Hi guys, this is Susan and welcome to week 9. So we're really kind of heading into the home stretch, thank goodness. I'm sure we're all happy about that. A couple of things that I want to just bring to your attention in this last week. You're going to look at some key performance indicators for bloggers. So this is about measuring your blog, and I want to show you on your WordPress, you have where it says stats, and there's other places to find this information as well, but on your main menu here, if you just go into stats, you can see you can get some pretty great insights really just in a basic account for where your how many visitors you have, which blogs are your top read blogs, where your followers are coming from. You can do it by weeks and months and years. Now this is not a super active site, so but there are some I didn't actually launch this site, but I didn't unlaunch it either, so some people did find it, and so you can really see when people were looking at it. We can see when people looked at the home page, and then where did they how many people were looking at what other pages. You can also, if you have files on your site, or if you're trying to get people to convert and give your email or become a follower, the opt-in offers, that's where you would see that. You can see where people are following you from different countries. It's always interesting to see that. And then this is a really important information here. This is where you see your refers. So you see here, okay, that I'm going to get out of because I don't know obviously what that was from. It's a Chinese site. I'm not really sure about that, but so people were finding me from, again, and I wasn't doing anything beyond just basic SEO. Google search. Then some of the other things that we can look at are, you can go to insights and you can see when you're posting and when you're getting the most activity. You can see where you are getting your views based on your categories and tags, which can be super helpful. Your overall visitors, your best views, your all-time posts, and again, those refers is really important too. But you can see how where your followers are coming from, and when they join, that can really be helpful. You can do annual stats. So there's a lot of information that you can get. Obviously, here in your traffic, your refers is really important. And here, let me expand this to months. Get a little more data. Coming back here again, the refers is really important. So if I was sharing my post on social media, which I'm not, because this is not an active blog yet, then I would really be looking at this because I would really want to see, where did the people come from? Instagram or Twitter or Facebook? Where am I sharing this, or where am I asking people to, friends or family or other bloggers, to help me promote? And where are those coming from? And you could end up seeing that, wow, you're really getting more from Twitter, and you thought you were really doing well on Instagram. So it's really important to see these kinds of to see this data. And then just so, the other thing that you can do is you can get Google Analytics. You have to upgrade to the next level account to get Google Analytics, and you can build it in through a plugin. And again, it's just going to give you more insights than your basic tools. However, I have to say your basic tools will do a pretty good job for you for a while. But then if you really want to start upping your analytics approach and really getting a little bit more in depth, you would want to consider doing Google Analytics. It's free. There is a learning curve. To be honest with you, I used to use Google Analytics all the time when I was actually still running some blogs and sites for people, and so I really kind of have fallen off of it. I'm not exactly up on every new feature, but I have to say, every time in say the past 10 years where I had to get back on there, it's really not that hard to learn. There's a lot of resources. And then so some of the basics things that you can you can drill down more into different time frames than you can with just your regular tools. But you can still see your different time frames with like a day, a week, a month. So you want to really be analyzing your content. And again, you can do this with Google Analytics, or you can look at these key performance indicators, what we call the key performance metrics, right? And then there's other articles that will give you some more in-depth ones, right? But like you want to analyze your content, like where are your best performing blogs? You might think that, oh, well, this is my best content. And then when you actually go and look, you're like, oh, that isn't my best content. People seem to be more interested in this. And so it can really help you to see, how many times that they looked at a page. These are in here is where you get the, you can start to drill down into what people are really doing on the site. How much time are they spending? How many minutes are they spending on a page? Do they come to your site and then leave right away? That's the bounce rate, right? You also want to look at, the time spent, reading your post. If it's like 2 to 3 minutes, people are probably reading it. And then where else do they go? Like, what other content are they interested in? We talked about the referring sources. This is where you are getting your backlinks. You definitely want to look at your subscriptions and how those are being generated, especially if your goal is, lead generation. And again, and I really should have said this starting out, the most important thing when it comes to terms of measurement is what your goals are, right? So if you're an influencer, or you want to build up an influencer reputation, then your goal might be to get like a really robust community. So you want to grow your followers, you want to have a lot of interaction with them, you want to have a lot of social sharing, and so those metrics are going to be really important. Let's just say you want to create some kind of community around an issue, social justice, or maybe animal rights, and again, you're really going to be looking for community. Are people signing up? Are they doing the petitions? So those are the conversions that you're asking them to do, either on your blog or you're asking them to go somewhere else. Like, oh, please go visit our website, take this poll. Then you can go and you can see, well, how many people are actually converting and doing the poll. That's the conversion, is when somebody does something that you want. So as a blogger, you're looking for conversions like, are they using your affiliate links if you have those? Are they sharing on social media? And again, you should always be asking your followers, hey, would you share this, please? So it depends on your goals. And your goal, if you are a business and you're business to business or business to consumer, your goal with a blog might be to drive traffic somewhere else, like to the site to purchase, or to download a white paper or a special ebook. So it depends on what you want to accomplish, right? And that's going to depend on what you want to look at. So so you want to see, like, also with inbound links, well, who is linking to you? So the way that you do your linking strategy, right? You're hopefully a part of somebody else's linking strategy. And this was where in the promotion readings, it talks about, really working with other bloggers and other content creators and this is how you can do that. And then you can see, well, gee, is that working? So if you maybe have a relationship with 3 bloggers and maybe you did a guest post for a blogger, and now all of a sudden you're really seeing a lot of traffic coming from that one site, and that's a pretty good indication that you have pretty like-minded audience, and you might want to do more work with that blogger. So there are really, a lot of things that can be determined, again, just from using this, like just the analytics tools that are built right in. You have them also on all of your social media sites too, where you can go and you can, or actually for Instagram, I don't know if you have to have a business account now. You might have to have that now, but like Twitter, you can see a lot of stuff on Twitter. You can see a lot of analytics stuff on Facebook. And for a blog, a lot of it really is built right in, and you can tell you a lot. So it's really important to, be looking at promotion, but then also remembering I have to really look at my analytics and see what's really going on to know if my promotional efforts are working, or maybe where you want to tweak them or tweak your content. and it can be really helpful. So your assignment is just a pretty simple one. It's just looking at what would be some of the metrics for different scenarios. Okay, so anyway, I hope you found this helpful, and good luck with week 9, and I will be checking out your blogs. I'm excited.